There are a lot of meal delivery services and recipe search engines out there, but how many come with simple customization to help families with picky eaters, food allergies, and restrictive diets? Not very many that I can think of, but TasteBuds comes with that and so much more. My name is Tiffany, and I am so excited you're here. I help broken women develop into the best possible version of themselves through food, family, and fun. And for those adults wanting to indulge every once in a while, I also offer complimentary beverage pairing recommendations with quick, easy recipes. Check out my website in the description below. Follow me on social media for daily tips and tricks. And while you're there, hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with videos that I'm dropping on this channel every week right here inside my tasting room. In this video, we are going to talk about how TasteBuds can not only bring new creativity to your meal planning, but also save you time, money, and energy in your kitchen right away. So let's dive in. Every month with TasteBuds, you are going to get a specific theme with 3 seasoning packets and 3 recipe cards, but that doesn't stop there. So our theme for January is Fresh Start for the Year, which everyone is looking for right now as we begin 2023. Now, in addition to these 3 featured recipes, each with their own seasoning packet, you also get exclusive access to our online portal with hundreds of other recipes featuring so many popular seasonings and some that are exclusive to the Pampered Chef. You also get access to our add-on marketplace that is open for 10 days every month to allow you to add on additional items to your next shipment without any additional shipping costs. Everything ships for free with your TasteBuds order at the beginning of the next month. So with TasteBuds, our first featured recipe for our fresh start of the year is creamy lemon garlic pasta, and this recipe features our lemon garlic rub. Now, this rub has been a favorite since it debuted a little over a year ago, and with this recipe you are going to get easy change-ups for simple customization right there on the back to help you customize this recipe for picky eaters, any food allergies, or dietary restrictions. It takes the guesswork out of cooking. In addition to that, you also get additional tips right on the front on how you can use your extra seasoning, because we send you more than what you need. In this seasoning packet, you are going to have enough for 2 to 4 recipes, not just what you need for this featured recipe, but more to try it to see how your family enjoys the seasoning. And then when you realize that it's become a new family favorite, you go into your marketplace and add on a full-size bottle to come with your next shipment. It's as simple as that. So some easy change-ups for our lemon garlic pasta. If you are looking for a protein, you can add in some diced chicken or some fresh shrimp, or leave it as is for a nice vegetarian pasta dish. If you are adding in protein, simply swap out the vegetable broth for either the chicken broth or seafood broth, depending on what protein you are using. And you can also replace the spinach with peas or fresh cut green beans or even shredded carrots to help out with those picky eaters that are not quite a fan of those green veggies just yet. And some fun ways to add this lemon garlic seasoning to other ways that you can try it are to season up some green beans. So saute your fresh green beans with a little bit of garlic in this lemon garlic rub. It's going to accent the garlic flavor and add a hint of citrus, perfect for your spring and summer cookouts. I also love putting this on freshly grilled veggies. I think Brussels sprouts, carrots, or potatoes right on the grill, or throw them on a sheet pan in the oven and roast for those delicious lemon garlic flavors. Another fun option is an artichoke salad. So combining this rub with artichoke hearts, Kalamata olives, olive oil, and then top with feta cheese for a nice Mediterranean side dish. Now, before we jump into our second featured recipe and seasoning for the month of January, I want to hear from you. What are your goals for the new year as we start fresh in 2023? Drop it in the comments below. I look forward to reading those and learning how we can work together to make your goals a reality. So our second featured recipe for January Taste Buds is Herbes de Provence chicken, featuring, of course, our Herbes de Provence seasoning. Now, this is a fancy herb seasoning that can be used on various proteins, pastas, and one of my personal favorites, homemade garlic bread. In our featured recipe, you can swap out the chicken breasts for chicken thighs for a better flavor, lighter version. And as for the cheese, it calls for Swiss cheese, but you can swap that out for any other white cheese of your preference. I think white cheddar, Swiss, or Asiago are all going to be great options. And for a nuttier flavor, use brown rice instead of the white rice. Now you can also swap that out for basmati or jasmine to change up the flavors as well, depending on what your family prefers. And of course, if you're looking for a boost of nutrients, you can definitely add in some super veggie enrichables. This is not going to change the taste or the color or the consistency or anything. It's just going to boost the nutrition of this recipe. So highly recommend giving that a try. It's also going to help out your picky eaters. Now, for some other fun ways to use the Herbes de Provence seasoning, in addition to the garlic bread that I love to use it with, you can also use it on sauteed mushrooms for a little bit of Italian flair, or add it to your diced potatoes for another fun Italian herb side dish. So many options. Now, before we jump into our third featured recipe for the month of January Taste Buds, I want to remind you to hit the subscribe button because I'm dropping videos like this every week and I would hate for you to miss out on the next one. So our last featured recipe for the January Taste Buds is exclusive not just to Taste Buds as a recipe, but also as the seasoning. So our third featured recipe is a maple glazed salmon featuring a savory maple seasoning that you cannot find anywhere else. Now, one of the best parts about Taste Buds is you get exclusive access to seasonings that cannot be found anywhere else. You get to try them first, give us your feedback, let us know what you and your family think, and it just might become a next seasoning to be added to our pantry collection in the new season. Now, savory maple has been around before. Those of you that have been subscribers for a while may remember trying this several months ago. And with that savory maple seasoning, it was over pork chops and sweet potatoes. All things fall. It was amazing. And so this month we have it with our salmon. So it's a sheet pan meal with salmon and roasted veggies. Perfect to start off the new year with some fish and veggies. So some easy change ups for this. If you are not a fan of salmon, you can swap it out for another fish of your liking or use chicken breast or pork chops. The savory maple seasoning is great on all protein sources. And for the veggies, again, if you have picky eaters that are not a big fan of green veggies yet, simply swap out the broccoli for another vegetable that they enjoy. You could use snap peas, bell pepper, carrots, green beans, Brussels sprouts, you name it. This savory maple seasoning is going to blend well with just about every vegetable out there. And if you are finding yourself running low on the savory maple because it is exclusive to our January collection, you can use our Asian seasoning mix or our Jamaican jerk rub. And then my recommendation would be to add in a little bit of maple syrup with the seasoning just to sweeten it up a little bit more. Now, some other ways that you can use this savory maple seasoning after you've enjoyed your sheet pan meal is to make a ham glaze out of it. So combine 1 tablespoon of this seasoning with a 1/4 cup brown sugar and 2 tablespoons of orange juice, and then brush that mixture on to your ham during the last 30 minutes of its roasting time. Another fun way is to use this with your potato wedges as an extra seasoning. And if you're looking for more of a super savory versus the sweet and savory, our seasoning salt is another great option on potato wedges and sweet potato fries. Now, if you're ready to grab your January collection before it's gone, check out the website in the description below and grab it today. Our January collection is only available through January 16th. After that, you get early access to our February collection, which will release on February 1st. And of course, during those last 10 days, after the 16th, you get exclusive access to our add-on marketplace where you can get additional products to save you time, money, and energy in your kitchen right away without any shipping costs. And for even more ways to save time, money, and energy in your kitchen, be sure to download your copy of my free weeknight recipe guide to start saving you time, money, and energy in your kitchen right away.